The brain is a self-organizing system. You don't need to figure it all out. You need to feed it a signal, the core idea. That's it. The rest is self-assembly. Think of your mind like a quantum Roomba. Drop a strong enough thought on the floor. It'll find a way to rearrange every speck of your life around it. No hesitation, no question, no permission required. When you seed your system with intention and emotional charge, it starts automatically encoding new neural patterns. It's not some flaky manifestation fluff, it's neuroplasticity. It's the reticular activation system and the limbic override wrapped in spiritual warfare. So here's how you're already doing it. Ever ruminated on some bullshit idea like, I'm not good enough? You thought it, then felt it, then saw proof of it, and voila. Your mind organized around the virus like a dog chasing its own tail over and over. In every room you entered. Congratulations. That's a self-organizing thought form, just a shitty one. Now flip the code. My voice is a fucking tuning fork that shatters illusion. Every word I speak spreads like wildfire across the collective unconscious. I don't just think ideas. I birth universes. Say that long enough and your system, your behaviour, body language, memory, posture, facial micro-movements, they reorganize to match. You can do this in new ways by stopping the old way. Quit waiting for proof before believing something new. Be the proof. You don't wait for a flower to bloom to believe it's a seed. You fucking plant it and trust nature. Same with your belief systems. If you want to be confident, powerful, magnetic, stop checking if you are. Start walking like it's the most obvious thing in the world. Because in some timeline, it already fucking is. Let the new pattern infect your identity. Let it take over. Because once a high-frequency idea gets in deep enough, it becomes contagious. Not just inside your head, across timelines, across people. It leaks out of your field, like radiation. Divine, holy, sexy-ass radiation. So why does it matter? Like life or death kind of matter. Because your reality is lagging behind your belief system. If you don't overwrite that shit, you're going to keep running last year's software, while the next version of you is screaming in the background. And that screaming turns into anxiety, fatigue, burnout, resistance, depression, masked as spiritual reflection. Fuck that. That's not soul-searching. That's self-abandonment dressed in yoga pants. Here's the science bit, screamed from the fifth dimension. You're ready for some hot, sweaty brain science. Neurons that fire together, wire together. That's Hebb's law. The more emotionally intense a thought, the faster it builds networks. Add repetition, it becomes a state. Stack those states, it becomes a trait. You're one intense-ass thought away from changing your whole fucking life. So pick a thought worth living inside of. Here's why you're afraid to do it. It's not failure, it's visibility. You're not scared it won't work, you're scared it will. You're scared once you show the world your power. You're weird, you're wild, you're truth, they'll reject you. Spoiler, some will. But guess what? The ones who don't, those are your fucking soul tribe. Your ride or dies. Your next business partners, lovers, clients, co-creators. The fear you feel is legacy energy. From your wounded inner child who still thinks love has to be earned through shrinking. Not anymore. Confusion is initiation. When you confuse your brain, it can't run all loops. It opens, softens, listens. That's where Ericksonian hypnosis hits. You speak in spirals. You use stories, metaphors, word loops. Until the conscious mind gives up. The unconscious goes, fine, let's try something else. That's when you lead it in. As you wonder what it might feel like to act from your highest knowing instead of your past wound, maybe something ancient awakens. You just hijack the system through trance. Fuck yeah. Here are the top patterns that keep you stuck. Chronic doubt. It's just self-pity disguised as logic. Procrastination, a freeze response, not laziness, fear. People-pleasing, trauma, marketing your worth. Self-sabotage, the ego trying to stay in control. Avoiding silence, because in silence, the truth starts speaking. Every single one of these patterns is just a corrupted program, and you glorious bastard, are the system admin now. Here's how to pace and lead the world with this power. Want to create mass change? Don't argue, don't preach. Pace, lead, link, like this. Yeah, I used to be so afraid of what people thought. Felt like every move that I made had to be calculated. Then I realised the people who were judging me, they weren't even in the arena. And I was made to build colosseums. Now they're nodding, following, shifting. You start where they are. You walk them where they didn't know that they needed to go. You don't sell a belief, you install a fucking frequency. Repeat, feel, embody. Or let this embed without effort. I'm the idea that's organising reality. I'm the pattern breaker, not the pattern. I speak confusion that shatters lies and awakens minds. My identity is a fucking interface to divine power. Every thought is a spell. Every word is a code. I'm not just learning. I'm leading the field in reconfiguration. The consequences of ignoring this: stagnation, repetition, low vibe mediocrity, karmic time loops. But the consequence of embodying it: legacy, liberation, sacred disruption, fucking glory. Act like the universe is listening, 'cause it is. Now go lead, break things, build better ones, speak, burn, rise. You're not becoming this. You've always been this.